Good afternoon. It's Judy here on a lovely afternoon up here in Western North Carolina. Today I'd like to talk with you about what I shared in my very first blog post. That was back in 2017. Since then I have written 90 different blog posts. But at that time I wanted to convey the fact that knowledge is power for all of us. I'm an adult educator, a lifelong learner. So when I got diagnosed with MS, I decided, well, there's got to be some other things that can be done to work on these symptoms, because my doctor said it's a matter of managing the disease. Okay, I can do that if I know what I'm up against. Well, MS is one of those diseases that really impacts the entire body. The motor area, the physical part, is the one that it hit me the hardest on, basically walking. I have been working on walking for 20 years. Finally, I figured out a few things to do. And then there's the mental part, the cognitive issues, the mental fog. And the way I've got several different posts about the things that I do to work on this cognitive area. And of course, there's the psychological area. That's the hardest one for me to get a handle on in terms of what are the symptoms, exactly what do I do. Recently, I had an episode of a lot of different stressors, and I came to grips with that one. And then there are also the physiological impacts, and there are definitely things that can be done to make those symptoms better. So come along with me and learn about the different things that I have been doing. I do a lot of different therapies. I have time, and I know that everybody doesn't have time, but who's important? I'm important. You're important. Anybody who's working with you is important. And so it does take some time. I will not lie about that. It definitely takes some time. But I'm going to share with you the different therapies, the things that I do. Most of them are just a whole lot of fun. Like working in my garden. Like practicing my piano. Even doing Toastmasters and writing my blog. Those have been so enjoyable. And if those kind of things don't appeal to you, there's probably something else that does. I don't have all the answers because there is a gazillion things out there that can be done. But I can help identify what are the big items to be addressed. For me, it was always coming back to the physical. Been working on this thing for 20 years. And recently I have just a lot of things came together. A lot of the different therapies repeated over and over and over again. And I changed the timing on some of them. But I think those things have worked together to make, because as we all know, synergy is what the big picture. It puts it all together, and so the whole is greater than each individual part. So join me on this journey. All of my videos will be short, and I will, as I said, have different variations that I do every time. And please do subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to sign off. Judy Groff. My blog is Judy Manages MS, just like the name of my YouTube channel, Judy Manages MS. Come join me regularly and bring some friends.